Uh-oh. How about now? Yeah, okay. All right.
Hello.
Hey, I don't know. Sometimes, people come in here and change things. I saw a bird. It went like that. Hello, everyone.
Good
Audio should
morning.
work 100% now. Joined by Miguel, which you couldn't understand earlier. But we're making a character. Metal Gear Survive beta is out. So if you want to check that out and join us, please do so. You can also download it for yourself. It's out in the wild. It's available until the 22nd, right?
Yes.
Cool.
The very end of the 22nd.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me now. I'm almost positive. But you also got to check out a preview of Metal Gear Survive. So I've been blessed to have you in here with some insight.
Yes. We played a good 3.5 hours, mostly with the single player, which you will not.
That is trippy that you can do one eye each. I've never seen that in a character creator. Sorry to cut you off there. Just I guess it makes sense though. Thank you guys too in the chat for telling me about the auto. Sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Last week we ended up playing 3.5 hours of the game, which was mostly devoted to single player, which I hear is not part of this beta.
Yeah, it's this is primarily multiplayer, right?
Yes.
For the beta. Sorry.
You could check out my feelings on it on GameSpot.
Mm-hmm.
We cranked out a preview, a couple of videos, and our team in Australia had some news updates, particularly reminding players that Konami has been quoted that the single player will take about 20 hours to beat, and there's going to be microtransactions,
Yep.
but no loot boxes.
Okay.
We also reminded fans that the beta will run until the 22nd, and the fourth thing,
Always online.
always online.
Yeah. So the game is always online, which has caused some people to be a little bit unhappy, I suppose. Microtransactions also causing some people to be a little bit unhappy, but we can go into a little bit more detail of what you saw in terms of microtransactions, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me about them, I guess.
Well, from what we could tell, it wasn't a lot of clear-cut, pay to win type of aspects, but there were certainly boosters that we noticed. The currency that you spend for leveling up this type of element, this rock called Kuban.
Uh-huh. Let's go with the character. Yeah.
The way that you earn them, you could actually get a little bit of a boost, like a 20%, earn them 20% faster. There was also this boost called production boost, which whatever production is in the game, we did not have a chance to really learn about it, but I believe it has to do with the speed in which some aspects of your home base.
Okay. Which will be pretty big because that's kind of like one of the draws too down the road is like how your home base is, how it's like built, how it's protected. So here's the tutorial, which we'll just skim over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do. You can tell everyone what to do. Oh look, you have a gun, which apparently wasn't easy to get, right?
Yes.
At least in single player.
In fact, both me and Matt Espinelli, associate editor at GameSpot, despite how much time we spent on the game, we did not have the resources.
Oh, you're level 10. Sweet.
Yeah,
okay, because
we
were talking about right before that you were a little under-leveled in the preview, but it's because the single-player level is tied with your multiplayer level.
Correct.
And you guys only got X amount of time to level up during that single-player portion of the preview, and then they kind of thrusted you into the multiplayer, which I think you said the enemies were level 10?
Yes,
so
they're level 10.
We look like we're of level, in theory. Oh, it looks like Ben's level 12.
Sweet.
So we're going to hit up...
I am trying to find the control setup because, disclosure, I'm an inverter.
You would be.
So, let's see here. Check our inventory.
So yeah, if you guys have questions for Miguel that he's allowed to answer, I will send them his way. And I just want to say thank you guys all for tuning in to our GameSpot live stream today. We have one more today for you actually, because another beta that was a little wonky last week, and also because it was during the weekend we couldn't do, was Dragon Ball FighterZ. They've come back for a 24-hour period starting last night at 9 p.m. Pacific. We're going to actually play that today. Me and Joey are going to be back on at 2 p.m. So come back for that if you want to see some Dragon Ball FighterZ, some hot anime. And then tomorrow we're going to have Monster Hunter beta, the last one before the release, which is next week. So a lot of betas this week right before launch, which I think is cool. It gives people the chance to try some of these games out, to test them out, to see if they actually want to, invest the, $40 or $60. $40 for Metal Gear Survive. This comes out, I believe, February 20th.
Correct.
Actual release. Whereas like Dragon Ball and Monster Hunter come out next week. I should pull up our Periscope chat because they're probably asking questions.
Okay, I've gone ahead and accepted the mission.
There's a lot of people upset in terms of. I'm gonna go into the camera real quick while you're doing this. There's a lot of people upset about the shift. The shift in terms of like it's not being Kojima anymore, and Konami just kind of using the kind of like the platform, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it was a plus. I mean, the one thing that I was encouraged about, the one thing I was excited about was the fact they're finally finding a way to repurpose the engine from Metal Gear Solid 5, which I thought was an excellent game. It almost seems like overdue. It's just too bad that it's not going to have, Kojima involved. Let's see.
So yes, it's an online game only, MMA Junkie. When it comes out, it's going to be online only. And as you saw, there is character creation, so you can try to make your characters look like Metal Gear characters, I guess, to the best of your ability. But I don't think... Were there any iconic figures you could pick from? I didn't see any from there.
There was a tattoo that did remind me of the tattoo from Vulcan Raven.
Okay. I mean, I understand why people could potentially feel the way they do, so it's fine. So you tried joining Ben, but it didn't work, so... Ooh, we got that hot Nat Type 3. See how this goes. If that doesn't work, I might be able to plug you into something else that'll probably work, so we'll see. So there's no story. There's like a little bit, right?
There's definitely a story in the single player mode.
Mm-hmm.
The soldiers from Mother Base were mysteriously transported into another dimension through a wormhole, and you spend the story trying to reunite with your comrades and finding a way back home. Wormholes play an amusing part as you play, because when you try to capture animals for eating, you don't summon them, you don't pull them away using the Fulton balloon system. You actually send them through wormholes.
Gotcha. All right, so here we are. Here's one of our zombie diamond gem head. Kuban. They got Kuban, right?
Correct.
Also, if you guys didn't notice, he does actually have like it's almost like a stamina bar, but it's not, right? Because it's your oxygen kind of level below your life, right?
Correct.
Is that correct?
But you do have to manage stamina and your oxygen.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That meter that's going down as I'm running, that's my stamina.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. To remind myself what...
When you run out, I kind of saw you keel over. Is it like the old Neo where like you basically stand still and are like available for attack by anyone? Or can you still kind of run around despite having like no stamina?
You can't... If you have like no stamina, you can't
You just
run.
stop and then until you get stamina back. Okay, so it is like old Neo where like you got really punished if you didn't manage your stamina properly. So it looks like those things are okay. You want to try that?
Give it a shot.
I'm going to go camera real quick, I guess. I'm going to try joining our boys' session here. We'll see if it works. But yeah. All right, going back into this.
I will agree, Kamuro. Metal Gear Rising was a good spin-off.
Yeah, would be cool to maybe get another one like that. I like the style and like the gameplay style. I want to say it was Peter that said it'd be pretty cool to like. So that's not working, Ben.
Sorry, Ben.
Be pretty cool to have that like on the Switch or something. Revengeance, but
agreed.
Yeah.
And it did bring to mind a feature that I'm working on where I'm compiling all the Metal Gear games that Kojima was not involved.
Can you invite him from here? By chance? I'm just curious. Because that just joins, right?
Let's see. Submission.
Maybe Ben can try joining on us. Did you try sending him an invite earlier?
Yes.
It could be our NAT type. I could unplug you and then plug you back in. Which I should have probably just plugged you into the other one. Here, I'll try to fix it.
Okay.
You might lose connection though for a second.
All right. Gonna be training a little bit.
Surprise, online only. Get unplugged. So, fun fact, we are of a corporation and we have a corporate firewall which gives us this fun NAT type 3. So anyone that watches Giant Bomb also understands the plight that we are under. However, we have something in the works to hopefully combat that, in which case we'll never have NAT type issues ever again. So don't worry, Dan Parker, we'll get to playing. We're just trying to give you a better experience so that he's not solo necessarily. It is available for Xbox and PS4, so if you want to check it out, go do that.
Okay, what's your history with the Metal Gear series?
Oh, it's very short-lived, to be honest. Loved Metal Gear 1 loved Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. Beat it 3 times to get the bandana,
And
the cloak, and the Spider-Man whatever looking suit thing. Tried playing 2, really just didn't like it, and then basically fell off a cliff after that. And then I've dabbled with Revengeance because I'm into like DMC and that kind of stuff. So like that was right up my alley, like in terms of combat and the gameplay style. But other than that, I have not touched a Metal Gear since. Even though Phantom Pain, I probably should have played Phantom Pain.
Yeah, Phantom Pain is like really accessible. Let's see, where can I social friends? Here we go.
All right, we are okay.
There we go, Lane.
We'll try joining him. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna hop into a game because this is kind of getting
Thanks for waiting, guys.
redonkulous.
Other thoughts from my preview. The one thing I will give the game credit for, they really go all in with the survive aspect of the game, because I was pretty much spending most of the time trying to make sure I had enough to eat and enough to drink. And you start off with some pretty shitty circumstances because the first time you get water...
Yes, it worked. Sorry.
The first time you get water and you drink it, you're going to get sick. And you better have some medicine to,
Periscope question was, will we be able to get Raiden's sword as a bonus or DLC of some sort? I'm going to probably doubt that, but who knows? The dislike to like ratio, yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily happy with, the online only aspects and the microtransactions and the fact that, Kojima doesn't have a hand in this. So I understand why people are dropping the dislikes. Did he try to make a Meryl? Is that who that is?
That's a pretty good Meryl. But I think...
Hey, there you are. Yeah, we figured it out. What's up, Arxy98? So yeah, we're going to check out a little multiplayer session here with our Ben Jenka in the house. Should be a fun time.
Yeah, some of the story missions I also played aside when I wasn't busy trying to forage for food and water. By the way, you also need to, if you want clean water, you actually have to find the materials to craft a kettle.
Yes.
Which I didn't even get to do.
Yeah, because otherwise the water's dirty and it kind of like makes you sick, right?
Yes.
Watson Stars, be honest, are they paying you to promote this? No, actually they are not. We are allowed to say whatever we want, good or bad. We're just checking out the beta. We check out a lot of betas on GameSpot Live. Oh, looks like Ben's got an axe.
Wow.
Walloped.
I wonder if Ben could share that.
So, Dion Lewis asking, do you like this game?
I'm lukewarm on it so far.
Okay. And that was like roughly, what, 2 to 3 hours of playing?
3 hours.
3 hours, okay. And that was a combination of single player as well as multiplayer.
Yeah, it was about 80% single player.
Gotcha.
Lots of like RPG style, like fetch quests.
Mm-hmm.
We had to pick up some motherboards from these abandoned bases. Well, they weren't really abandoned; they were just infested.
All right, Ben's
zombies.
finding materials.
And me not managing my stamina well. Let's see here.
Is there a way to is there like a trick or anything to like kind of manage that stamina better, or like, you know, like
run when
any tricks or anything? Because like remember like Final Fantasy 15, there was like a weird trick for like running and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken.
From what I got, I just need to be very efficient with
pick those nails and wood up.
I need to be very efficient with my running.
TJM Matthews 29. Yes, it is free for anybody. So yeah, the game comes out in February. It's $40. How big is the map? Asks Leon Krob, I think here. Krob.
That's a very good question. I mean,
turn back real quick.
In terms of
that's Kuban.
Yes, thank you.
Kuban. Sorry. So sorry, you're talking about the map size. Before I rudely interrupt you to loot something.
I mean, in terms of this mode, this is the map.
Okay.
But it's a defense type mission.
Mm-hmm.
The story mission map, it's much larger than this. I can tell you that.
So this is the where you're being told to go is basically where you're defending.
Correct.
Okay. Give me that wood.
Hopefully this will help in giving me enough materials to build fences.
Nice. So if you guys have seen any footage of the fences, it's like a good way to kind of block out the zombies while using like your spear here to kind of kill them through the fence. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Danger! How many enemies would you say you've seen? I've seen like this kind of like normal kind of dude. I've seen like the bomber who we'll probably run into, and you have to kill them a certain way.
I've seen about like maybe like 5 zombie types. Thankfully, none of them are fast moving. If you find yourself very low on stamina, just give yourself a breath, and I had no problems escaping from any of the zombies when I was in a tight spot.
This is like it's like a standalone game, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a complete kind of like on its own thing. Mario, $40. You should be able to find it right now. TJM, probably in the store. Sometimes it's like I navigate personally more on PlayStation. Sometimes it's a little bit more tricky to find some of these free betas. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ, I had to go to like free or something instead of like searching for it. Sometimes doesn't get you the beta, so just peruse around. I'm sure you'll find it.
Okay, I need to learn how to actually make fences because right now I do not have that ability.
Okay.
Unless I want to rely on Ben.
No, I think that you guys, it can't just be Ben. No, definitely not.
Let's see.
So
I need to put. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Defense units. I have no defense units. Let's find a way to build them. So I need something with the fence icon.
Give me that fence icon. Advanced workshop. Can you make it here? Oh, wooden fence I saw.
Cool. Let's see. Normal fence.
Okay.
Crafting some fences.
Oh, it just takes Kuban energy? Is that what it is?
Yes.
And it looks like that pool is shared between you and Ben, so that's good.
Ooh, turrets. And I have
You're missing a lot of parts for that, man.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, this shows like how much.
Uh-oh, it's about to start. Oh. Where's that at? Oh, he built some fences. Or does that already populate once the digging starts?
I'm not sure. Maybe Ben did actually build some fences. He's right here.
Good old Ben. Always on the case here. Oh, he's got a bow and arrow. Man, you're living that poverty life. That spear life.
Yes, the spear is the first thing that you can get, and machete is one of the first things you can craft. But I like the spear because of its range.
Okay, so you and Matt were saying that it reminds you, this game type here in multiplayer reminds you a lot of Fortnite.
Or just, I mean, only because Fortnite is the first thing I think of when it comes to these kinds of like base defense games. But obviously, there are many other types of games like this.
Ooh, he's sniping from a distance. Here you are standing on the front lines, not even behind the fence. I feel like you're looking for trouble. Now he's gonna have to cover another door.
Yeah, Ben, I don't necessarily have this side covered, but
can you Fulton extraction stuff? Kind of.
yes.
It
but
does.
You send them through wormholes.
It sends it through a wormhole. Yeah. Oh Lord. Wow. Yep. Nailed it. You sure you want to be out here?
Probably not.
I mean, you're free to play however you want. I feel like you're making a bold choice here.
I don't have the reach. Let's see here.
No, all you have is that and a machete. I think that yeah, get stabbed. Oh, Ben's crazy. He just got knocked out. Or, well, he got punched.
Alright, going in.
This game needs a battle royale mode. TTT, be careful what you wish for. I feel like, uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Get out of there. I feel like 20, oh, he's dead. This is going well, Miguel. All because you guys aren't using your defenses. I don't know why you guys are going YOLO.
Good point.
Oh, thank God. Be careful what you wish for with Battle Royale. I feel like 2018 is going to be the year of Battle Royale. Like, you know, last year I feel was the year of the hero shooter. And a couple years before that was the year of MOBAs. So he doesn't even realize he has a gun. Do you actually have a gun?
I think I do.
You know what? You're probably just not used to it because in the preview build you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Should be open beta, Kane, the one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure someone will tell me if I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty sure. Secondary weapons.
Okay. There we go. How can I help out?
Yeah, it's true, War Machine Guy. People are still going to buy it. The dislikes don't do anything. Yeah, but the people of the internet like to hit that like or dislike button. That's just how it goes. The beta is free, Alan Pears. You should be able to get on and play it. Now. Are you doing the double layer? Yes, you are. Current wave 1 of 3. So is it only 3 waves?
For this mode, yes.
Got it. When did the big bombers start showing up?
I think wave 2.
Oh, nice. We're going to have some fun then. Yeah, we'll take those bottles. Oh, it's got clean water. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, gun. Is that a gun crafting station to your right?
Yes.
Just pick everything up. Thanks, Robert McCready, for the kind words.
Pile of goods.
Gunpowder, man. It's good for bullets. I'm not sure if the beta's on PC, Benjo. Maybe someone in chat knows. It will be, I think, released on PC, though.
Yes, that is correct. Normal arrow. This crafting. This ammo itself. Where is the regular gun crafting?
Oh, is that just ammo?
Yes. Might as well get some ammo.
Yeah.
And wave starting soon.
Get ready for a zombie defense MOBA hero shooter battle royale game to rule the market. So you're saying maybe paladins? They're a hero shooter that's gonna have a battle royale mode, and the twist is that it's a hero shooter. Ooh, what's he got? What's that? Oh, he's got some claymores or something. Oh, he's got flame trap. Hot diggity damn. Get roasty toasty. Oh, there's a bomber. F off. I don't know if it's on Steam yet. Ooh, look at this marksmanship, lining it up. I noticed it does have a weak spot though, right? Oh, that one hurt more for some reason.
There's a
The weak spot was on the back, right?
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. So like from what I saw in the video, like you have to sneak up to these guys, and then they have a weak spot on the back of their neck, and if you stab it, they don't blow up and they just die. But if anything, they're blowing up your defenses, it appears. You might get exploded by that. I'm not sure. We'll find out. You can't get by a fence. You're just a bomber. Watch out. Okay, so it gives you time to get out of there before it disintegrates, which is good. Because it also blows up the other guys, which is get that little wombo combo going on. Boycott all MGs without Kojima's blessing. Yeah, that's fair. How long until you think we actually see some Death Stranding like gameplay? 2020?
I'm thinking gameplay next year.
Really?
Yeah.
E3?
E3 next year, yes.
Uh-oh. Get off me. Get punched. Ooh, right in the leg.
This is a nice time to say that this game does have a class and character progression system. I suspect that at some point I will be able to have actual CQC moves.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I did see you kind of leveling up your characters. But you do that in single player, right?
Right. And again, because of the always online aspect of the game, your progression is shared through both single player and online.
That is true. There's been a couple Metal Gears, as Bread or Decide has mentioned, that didn't have Kojima on them. Metal Gear Acid, Revengeance, and Portable Ops.
And Snake's Revenge on the NES. Let's see.
Uh-oh. Wow, the next wave's so soon. Oh, end of wave. Whoops. I need to learn to read. I think one just got through somehow. Oh, just kidding. We survived. Cool. That's interesting. So it's time-based.
On both
and
sides.
Not necessarily, and not necessarily the fact that, like, there's still monsters that are coming through.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. One thing that is that I am glad about, despite the fact that this game does have food, we are not needing to watch our food.
At least not in this mode.
Not in this mode. It might be in the final version of the multiplayer, but it is definitely a huge component in the single player. It is constantly depleting. Let's see, I should equip this.
You're taking all the ammo out of the storage, huh?
Yeah.
Don't even want to make any.
I made some.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a wooden box.
No one's hiding under there.
Ben saying this is more difficult than I thought it would be. That's good.
Well, Ben, you're holding your own. Thanks for helping. Okay. So I suspect that the actual firearms I need to craft in the lobby.
Okay. We can check that out after, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. You covered a lot of materials.
Let's see. It's nice to know what the paths of the incoming enemies are. I mean, I don't think the game needs to be that transparent, but maybe it's because it's easy mode.
Don't, you'd be surprised, I feel like. I mean, for all the people that I would say are doubters right now, which is fair, I would say since it's a free beta, should probably check it out before passing final judgment. Other than what you're watching, it's out there for a reason, and the beta is free. So I'm not sure if it's out beta-wise though on PC. So apologies.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it's just
Xbox and PS4.
Correct.
Yeah. Man, how did he make a flame trap and you can't?
Go ahead, start. Let's see here.
Uh-oh. It's about to start. Tickety tock. Here we have Miguel making fences. While Ben's legit making some traps. But that's fine. You gotta have the fences to stop them from getting into the base.
Okay.
Yeah, like triple layer.
There's one wormhole there. I'm surprised
a lot
no
of
one's coming
people
out.
mentioning that they wish they did something else other than like a zombie type game with the engine. Yeah, it's fair. Also citing that they're just tired of zombie games. That one zombie game looks cool though. The one, was it E3 or Video Game Awards? It was like GTFO. Kind of reminded me of like Left 4 Dead, like the like new version of Left 4 Dead, I guess.
I hear it's by like the Payday developers.
I think so. I think that one looks cool, but who knows? They don't go around it at all.
The ones I've encountered don't go around.
Okay. That's a little funny to me, but all right. Here, there's a fence, but there's also a side path around it, but that's fine. All right, doing work there. Solid strategy. Oh, they're on the digger.
Already?
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to town on the digger. Oh, there's an armored guy now. Oh, and there's a bomber? Oh, this is not good. I think you gotta kill the bomber. Oh, that. Oh, you see that? So you see that little oval shape? That is the weak spot of the bomber. You're out of bullets. Slap him off. Uh-oh, the bomber exploded on the digger. Oh, we're still good. Oh, wait, but there's an armored guy. Oh, was Ben doing like a drop kick? Dang, that axe is pretty good for like AoE. Dude, you guys got a minute 35, and there's not too much life left.
Thanks, Ben.
On the, can you build fences around the digger?
Why not? Wait.
Ah. That's hilarious, actually.
Let's see. I can't get to that fence. Oh, they're climbing. I haven't seen that.
Oh! These are smarter.
1 minute.
Oh, get away, get away, get away, get away! I think your fence is toast, though. Yep, that fence is toast. Oh! Oh,
See
man.
them.
Are you guys going to last 45 seconds? I'm going to go with a hot, most likely not. But you guys can prove me wrong. He's getting destroyed, too. They're on the digger. Machete. Oh man, this is real sketch. Come on! 15 seconds! As long as like no armored guy comes, I feel like you'll be alright. 10 seconds. I'm not a fan of the friendly. That was friendly fire, right? He swung the axe and I think he knocked you down with it. Wow. Talk about. I think you can have up to 4 people, Leon Krob.
Correct.
And you guys got pretty lucky there. I'm just saying. What's the iris energy?
That's actually a very good question. This is the first time I'm
okay.
learning about it.
Pick that arrow up. You can't. Sweet. Can you look up into the sky? Yeah. Send that energy back. It's like sending it to Goku for his spirit bomb.
What time is the Dragon Ball stream?
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Ooh, what's that? What do we get? You got some high voltage batteries.
Cool
You
bomb.
got TNT, gears, nylon fiber.
Ben, I hope that was we could share that stuff. If not, sorry.
You got a B? Surprise. Wow. Real. That's generous. That was like more like a. Oh, is that more stuff right there?
I wonder if this game.
I feel like it was more like a D effort.
I wonder if
I think there's one more behind you too.
I wonder if the difficulty ramps up.
Okay. Yeah.
If depending on how many players are in.
It's got to, right?
It's got
Ooh,
to.
Tarragon? We're gonna be making some food. Oh, is there like purple drops?
Yes, and I guess what?
Oh, there's gold too, like legendary. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Dang, he
Good
doubled
job,
your
Ben.
doubled
Good
your
job.
score there.
Yeah.
But you know he's higher level. That's all right. We're learning. Day 1. Oh, I can't wait for the Dragon Ball stream. Yeah. We should be pretty good. I think like the continue. I had a little bit of trouble getting matches last night. Not too bad. It just in terms of how long it took me to get a match. But once I got a match, it started to kind of trickle down. So should be good. Should be good. Excited about that game. All right, maybe you can craft here. Ooh, you got a machine gun.
Nice. No expiration. We got gadget slings and
You got shotgun.
special arrows.
What is going on? You got
recipes.
all this stuff.
Well, I have. Let's see. I have
You
the
got like a
actual gun
Turret. Like a
and
recipe
the
for
recipes.
turret.
Sweet.
Go craft some. Is there anything you can craft?
I hope so.
Yeah, it must be. Is it that? Oh, he's leveling up.
This is the this is a level
Skill
one.
trainer. Let's get.
So this is the first class that you have. It's called Survivor.
Okay.
I don't know the names of the 3 other classes, but there are a total 4 classes.
Boom, level up. You have 2 skill points now, which I guess you can allot by pressing R.
Correct.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
So we actually have a gallery, an article on these Survivor classes on GameSpot.
Cool.
But for
What are you
now,
gonna
let's
get?
see. I always like. Let's see. I always like prioritizing stats over specialized abilities.
Okay.
I always felt there was an opportunity for like a feature on like what you tend to fill up on the skill tree says about your personality. Let's see. Like in a racing game, I'm the type of guy who favors like acceleration over other stats.
I see.
Let's see here.
You're out of skills.
Okay.
All right. Now, what else do we have here? Is that the workbench? I'm making that word up. Oh, yeah. It's like the Matrix. Shit just shows up.
Here we go.
Oh, there's that axe that he made.
I have the
Interesting.
tools for the axe, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Well, okay. I was
What?
going to say, maybe you should have held off, but that's fine. I just said that because maybe there's other stuff you wanted to craft and you needed the materials for it, but that's fine.
Well, it looks like there isn't. Oh, I think in the law, I enjoy the reach of the spear, so I think I'm going to dismantle
it's
my
Lobo. I
machete.
would say, depending on where you're looking for it, like if you're on PS4, I would search like the free section, see if it's in the free section or like the what's hot now section. Usually the newer stuff shows up there. Sometimes searching for it isn't good enough. You want to go look at some of these other workbenches?
Yes.
I gotta troll them. Infinite bullets though in the loading area. Uh-oh, he's gonna give it back to you with a shotgun. Oh, that's right. Yep. Shouldn't have messed with Ben. We need to figure out how he got that shotgun on, because I'm assuming you have it too, right?
I have the means of making the shotgun, probably. That's some good.
All right, what else
That's
is
some
there?
enthusiastic
Oh, you can
animation.
craft armor too, right? Is that what that is over there with the helmet?
Let's see.
Ooh, cowboy hat? A balaclava?
durability.
Ooh, that's a mask. Dang, look at that. Tactical scarf?
That's the highest.
What do you want to make?
Highest defense.
Diamond dog gloves? We're definitely making something, right? You got to upgrade here.
Okay, be a chest rig.
I think we got enough to make some more, too. Some other stuff. So we're not wearing just mother base stuff.
Okay.
Oh, we were okay. I'm not even going to go into that H-Dog. I find that hilarious, though.
What do you say?
Nothing.
Okay.
He thinks that us and IGN are going to give this game a 10 out of 10. And Game of the Year. I'm just not even going to... I don't even know why I read that.
Let's see.
Just type in name, press X on Metal Gear Survive, scroll down to demo, and download for free.
Yeah, you gotta scroll down about like 2 pages worth in the
Oh, really?
game store.
That's good to know.
The game page, yeah. So, yeah, this intestinal medicine was huge when I was drinking dirty water.
Nice. Dirty water. Gadgets.
Ooh, oil trap. Shock trap.
Yeah, what we need to figure out is where Ben grabbed his shotgun from, because you got some of that stuff too, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Because remember we saw those packages with like the AR and stuff?
Correct. Oh, it might actually
maybe it's
be...
in change equipment.
It also might be, yeah, in my repository too.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And, yeah, I mean, it can be... It seems like a little bit of work to just, I mean, fetch items from your repository and then equip it. But I guess it's organized, if anything. Let's see.
Oh, you need to change your equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already had that stuff. So we didn't even make it?
I guess I should have been a lot more thorough in checking the storehouse.
No,
Or maybe it was like Ben's collection.
Yeah, it might be
Ouch.
Ben's.
Maybe it's in the managed possessions.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, sledgehammer. He's got the target practices up. Oh, he's got the AR too. We need the AR. Go get the AR. I don't know how he got to it, but we need to grab that assault rifle too.
Okay.
Ben, was it in the repository? Supply box. It's blinking. I can only assume that it's in there. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. AM-MRS4 and RASP TBSG and a revival pill, which seemed pretty important last time for you guys because you guys died. Yeah, they got sent to me as daily. I figured it out. You probably want to grab that ammo too. Ben, after he picks this stuff up, you guys should queue up to another thingy. Ooh, heavy arrows, flame arrows.
A little slow. Sorry, guys. We got a recipe here.
It's Lobo. If it's not in the search, well, I think Miguel said you had to go down like 2 pages to get to it. If it's not there, like I said, it's got to be somewhere else. There's always other places, so.
Alternatively, you can search for it online on PSN and log into your account through your browser and then buy the game there, and then it should show up in your library. I got the air cannon recipe. All right. I'll try building that air cannon.
I doubt you have enough for the air cannon.
You're right.
Yes. All right. Can you queue the mission?
Yes, I just want to make sure I have actually my weapons.
Doesn't look like it.
Change equipment.
Saw the. Yeah, there's a shotgun. I saw the AR there for a second. Was it in the first?
Is it primary?
Was it on the hip? I totally saw it though.
I saw it too.
I'm pretty sure it was on the first menu though. I feel like. No, you were there.
Primary weapon?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Why dropping? Okay.
Probably the bow. Assuming you can drop the bow for it. Oh, you might have to keep the spear or the hammer and then go and take a gun instead of the axe.
Oh gosh. Wow. Okay.
I would not keep bow and arrow, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Let's do it. Sorry, Ben. No more crafting. Oh, it's probably that other one where he's at.
Right. Let's see. We'll try this.
Let's see. Yeah, deserted mine.
We'll do normal.
Yeah, we're doing normal. We're not doing anything but normal right now. Ben likes the bow for all the ammo he can make for the bow. That's fine. We're just on a stream, Ben. We're gonna use all that ammunition. Yes, open beta Milo May on consoles, Xbox One as well as PS4. You do not have to pay for the beta. It's free. It's open. Uh-oh, they're level 20. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Kane the one. Keep searching. Maybe you guys shouldn't use revival pills here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Let's see. Status.
You gotta be collecting stuff, man.
You're right.
Look at all that praise that Ben's getting. Ooh, steel. Yeah, give us that bundle of steel. All of it.
One.
Yep.
Swiping animation.
Swipe it. Ooh, chromium steel and tungsten alloy. This is the shit right here. This little room has been a gem.
So I wonder if you could theoretically just like gather all this stuff and then just leave.
Probably. I mean, like, what's stopping you? If I had a PS4 next to me to check Kane the One, I'd do it for you, but like they said, it might be on the next page of it, or you could try doing it on website, the PSN website. The other thing is, like I said, try checking like the free section or like the what's hot now section and like kind of scroll through that. I feel like it's got to be in there. Got some iron from that bucket. Should I get this game when it comes out? Asked Brian. I think that you should play the beta for free now, see if you like it, and then base your decision solely on that. I can't make that decision for you, obviously. I don't know how much of a Metal Gear fan you are, if you're into survival games. If you are into survival games and Metal Gear, probably up your alley, but
there's an interesting icon that looks like this weight, and maybe there's also, I think you might be encumbered based on like how much stuff you have.
We can't even assassinate these dudes to kill them. That's fun. This is going to be interesting. That's what Ben says. Aaron Roberts also saying it's in the demo section, so try finding it there. Good luck to you guys in these level 20 wanderers. Uppercut. Wow, that did like nothing. That tickled him. Okay. All right. These guys one at a time aren't a problem. It's when there's a bunch of them.
It's the crafting area.
What I would say, Ben, is... Are you playing with others? Yes, we're playing currently with one of our coworkers, Ben Janka. I think what we should do here is just try around. And if you guys get gibbed right away, maybe just go back to the other map. Because you guys are severely under-leveled, so... this one is not like PUBG Twitter gossip. There's no, at least as of now, there's no Battle Royale mode. It's just this multiplayer kind of like horde defense multiplayer, and then there's also single player where you know, it's more of a survival game plus crafting and all that stuff. Being told that the size of the demo is roughly 8 gigs by R. Chris Pereira. Thank you, Chris. I think that's silly though, that like you could hit Ben, cause like I don't know.
Did Ben lose?
Maybe
Ben
that's
lost
no.
health?
Maybe it's supposed to be more realistic, and I'm the crazy one.
Keep my fences. Get Molotovs.
Have you Fultoned anything? Can you?
I've Fulton in the single player.
Okay.
If there are animals in this game.
Hello, Karen K. No, we haven't seen any animals. Ooh, there's a flame trap. Not sure how many maps there are, Lucky S. We're on like the second of, I don't know, if you base it off just like the UI, maybe it's like 6 or 7. I'm just trying to remember from the picture of my head that I just saw, but I'm not positive on that, unfortunately. Sorry. I don't know the actual exact number of maps. Dang, Sledgehammer is pretty good. Obviously, it's a little slower, but... Oh, time to D up. Time to D up. Where are you going to put some fences, Miguel? Right in front. All right. All right, here we go. This is so silly. What is the main story of the single player? Asks Raman Ratul.
It's technically like a spin-off to Phantom Pain. Your mother base plus all of Venom Snake's soldiers ended up getting pulled into this wormhole, and they're in this other dimension, and they're just trying to find their way back home. Will I destroy this fence with my sledgehammer?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
I'm almost positive you will, so I would say just try to keep it up for now and help Ben. Oh, or hit him. That was weird. You didn't hit him that time. Oh. Oh, it's kind of cool that the sledgehammer, well, I don't know if it was just in this case, but like you kind of had armor from like the guy hitting you a little bit, so you can actually still have an attack animation. Oh, slam dunk. Slam dunk. Uh-oh. Just so you know, you're pretty low on health.
Okay.
Oh, you can hop the fence.
Yes.
Uh-oh. You need some food or something after you kill this guy. Or get hit by him. Do we want to revive here? I don't think we want to revive here.
We'll just watch
Ben get mauled.
overwhelmed.
You can do it, Ben! Oh, he's doing some dolphin diving. Ooh, he's shotgunning him now. Oh, you redeploy in 40 seconds, though. Can Ben survive 40 seconds? While protecting the digger? That's the question. Oh, I like how that guy's slowly falling down on the... Oh, you survived. Oh, nope. He died. All right. So suggest that you make sure that you're of or close to the level. Because, you know, when the monsters are 20 and you're like 12, things hurt a bit, so... Runrocks26 asking, does the game seem as controversial playing it as the fans of the series say?
I don't know there's nothing, I don't know if it's controversial in the sense that, I mean, at least there aren't any loot boxes.
Is that where we're going to, though, Miguel? At least there wasn't loot boxes. Is that a thing that people are going to be able to say? At least there wasn't.
No,
weren't
no.
loot
I mean,
boxes?
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
I'm
So
already
as a game,
lukewarm about this game.
So you're lukewarm about the game, but like just because it has the Metal Gear tag on it isn't like making or breaking the game for you, right? I mean, like, do you have expectations because of that?
I'm hoping there's gonna be. I mean, there's obvious like Metal Gear elements that can't be ignored. I mean, it definitely feels like it was built off the Phantom Pain engine. Just like the UI, I just like the little touches about the very familiar sound effects, little things like that. But I'm not expecting actual like serious story developments that I'm going to consider to be canon, let alone any kind of like cameos. But it's not unprecedented for a Metal Gear spin-off. I mean, Kojima was not involved in the Game Boy Advance game. Or, he didn't direct it at least, and there were also the Acid games.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Back to the level we know we can beat. And hopefully
Ben.
beat with not just a little bit of life left on the rigger. Yeah, I mean, as you had mentioned earlier, it's not like the first game to kind of take a franchise name and spin it off as something else. I know that does upset a lot of people, but again, like I said, the beta is free. It's out there in the wild. You can play it. You should decipher if you like the game based off of that, instead of just hating on it because it's not Kojima. It's like you're upset that they're using the Fox engine and the Metal Gear kind of like Phantom Pain and reusing it for other purposes. I can understand being upset, but like in terms of an actual game, I'd say go try it out, see if you like it. If you don't, or if you're just so upset that they've done this to a game or a franchise that you like so much, then ignore it and just let it be, and enjoy the Metal Gear games that you like, and we'll leave it at that. But like I said, the game, the beta's out for free. You have all the time in the world, as long as you have an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, PC, to try it out and make your own kind of judgment on if you think you're going to play it in February.
I mean, as Matt Espinelli and I mentioned in our video, we're more curious than excited. It feels so unfamiliar in the sense that you're playing this very, for lack of a better word, basic Metal Gear like soldier who does not have all the skills of the Snakes we've played as in the past. In fact, it seemed very superhuman for Snake in the Phantom Pain to have this unlimited stamina, and now you're just
a normal
super limited.
Yeah. Ooh, a little shovel. Nope.
Okay.
Not breaking that.
Oh yeah, and I should add, and I'm surprised I forgot this. Apparently, there are going to be some rewards in this beta if you spend a lot of time with it that will actually carry over into the main game.
Oh, that's cool. So more incentive to play the beta.
Right.
And you really have to wind that thing up before they get closer.
You're right.
Ooh, dodged it. Look at that Kuban. Oh, there's some. This is I think this is what like helped you level, right?
Correct. It's what you spend for leveling.
Nice. I don't think you picked it all up, but that's fine. Yep. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's fine.
in some of the missions, you infiltrate these zombie-infested bases, and while you can just ignore many of the zombies and just head straight for the item that you need to get to complete the mission, the fact that the zombies drop Kuban will incentivize you to try to kill as many as you can for your leveling. And
Gotcha.
I am bleeding. Why am I bleeding?
I was gonna ask you. This is new.
All right, so I got some cuts, and I'm gonna use my septic kit to heal up.
Are you though? Because do you actually have the item for it?
Apparently, I had 5.
Okay.
So I am healing myself right now.
I stopped bleeding now.
Sure, I have everything I need.
Where did this go?
Okay. Should build some fences.
I feel like you guys will do better this time. It's just a feeling I have. Kind of setting you up for failure, though, but
Thanks.
yeah. That's how it goes. Thank you guys all for tuning in on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, GameSpot. We are live every day at 11, if you guys didn't know that. We're going to have a bonus stream today at 2 p.m. with me and Joey. We're going to play Dragon Ball FighterZ because they added one more day of beta before the release that comes out next week. And then tomorrow, we'll be checking out Monster Hunter Beta, the last one also before game release next week. I'm still on the fence if I want to be a Monster Hunter. Hard to say. That's a time commitment for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can also play this solo. I think you were able to get into a map earlier by yourself. Also, there is single player. The only caveat is that it is always online. So just know that.
I'm surprised they haven't mixed up the path where the
Where they come
zombies
from?
Yeah.
Eh. Oh, we using gonna burn your bullets now? I don't think you need to yet.
Probably not.
But you know, you do you. How many players per round? Asked Daniel Dev. I believe it's 4. Up to 4. He's gonna shoot them through the fence. They're now on fire. Oh, they are melting. Well, he is also 4 levels higher. This is the thing that perplexes me though, that there is a path, but they just will go into the fence despite there being a path around it. Which
Yeah,
I, find
I guess you could
mildly
hope that
hilarious,
they'll be
but
smarter in the harder difficulties.
man, you guys are so strong that you're just gonna go kill them now, I guess. It would have been nice to have a level 15 there, I think. Level 15 map in there, in between the 10 and the 20.
That's true.
Because now I feel like you're too strong for these guys.
And Ben's going to have, like, quadruple whatever my score is.
Yeah, because he's killing everything. Sledgehammer's so slow. Yeah, it's slow, but it definitely does the DPS. Oh, here goes Miguel. He's like, you got flame arrows, I got a machine gun. Ooh, he's going for accuracy, too. He's not even spraying. Uh-oh, here comes the fire arrows from Ben Janka. I think I'm liking the axe. Got good AoE. Flame arrow looks like it's also got good AoE. It should be on Xbox Live as well, C-Rod. You should be able to get that. So check that out if you want to check it out. Home run. Ooh, there's a side mission, ammunition resupply. Why don't you go do that? There's a big blue bubble to your left.
Oh.
Well, now you're, yeah. So it looks like there's some side things you can do. And if you do them, I'm guessing you get like a higher score or maybe some material or a loot or something. Because did this come up last time? I don't recall it coming up.
If it came last time, I think Ben might have.
Did it?
Yeah.
Man. All right, pick that up. What's in that box? What's in the box? What?
Ammo container.
Okay. Oh, you're done then. You just gotta bring it back now, I guess.
Usually when I finish these side quests, there's like some indicator saying that I completed it, or at least when the single player is concerned.
Okay. Because like on the map, it's not blinking anymore. Which is interesting.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe you just have to bring it back.
Wait.
Yeah, the character creator was pretty cool. It had a lot of different things you could tweak. Had a decent amount of like different heads that you could pick from. We didn't go too crazy.
There we go.
Yeah, see, so you just gotta come back. So that's good. Probably adds to your overall score at the end. Trying to get that S rank.
Best place to.
No, Nicholas. Metal Gear Survive is going to be on Xbox One as well as PC. Currently, the beta is only on PS4 and Xbox One, though. So we got 2 more waves here. Probably going to call it a stream after that. So if you have any questions for Miguel, who's seen some single player as well as played the multiplayer, why don't you fire those off in the chat, and I will try to send them over his way.
We also have some footage that
we
have some footage we captured ourselves from the single player on GameSpot. Shows a number of the missions that we took on. We were disappointed that many of the missions did feel like chores, but again, it was part of the onboarding process. And there's going to be a lot of onboarding in the game because we actually started on Chapter 3. We ended up all the way to Chapter 4. And yeah, we were spending most of our time just like building our bases, getting used to like how the world works, learning all this
like
crafting.
The mechanics and stuff too. Yeah.
Apparently coming from 4 directions.
You should just go to a spot that he's not at. So that so can you sneak? Whatever. Pretty sure you can sneak up on those guys and like, okay, or Ben's just gonna go to. You see that little weak spot on his neck? Don't be near that. I think you can assassinate that. Damn it, Ben! I'm trying to make a point to the stream. That thing, that little thing on his back. You see, it was a crit spot.
Right.
Yeah. See, and it doesn't blow up. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
That's one for our how-to. Survival guide.
Yeah. Make sure to find the weak spots. All those critical spots. Of course he's using flaming arrows. There's more coming. Oh no, they're coming towards Ben. Home run! Kind of wondering how complex it gets later, because like you had that air turret thing.
Right.
So maybe there's stuff that flies. Uh-oh. Ooh. Damn.
Whoop. Gotta manage my sprint. Okay.
At least, did that take up stamina? I don't think it did, right? The swing?
Like
I don't think so. How do I download Metal Gear Survive? You either go to the demo section and download it from there, or try searching for it. And supposedly it's like 2 pages down. Unknown Soldier asking for our thoughts on it so far. I mean, I haven't played it personally. Watching it, I don't know. Don't particularly care for like a horde mode kind of wave defense thing. The single player survive stuff sounds interesting, but I could also see where I personally would be frustrated. But maybe with your friends, it could be a good time. You know, just hop on, do a couple maps together. I hate saying that all the time, but you know, games are generally in most cases, or some cases at least, games are better when you're playing with your buds. Kind of same with like Monster Hunter. Like I'm sure Monster Hunter World's gonna be fun by yourself, but like hunting a monster with like 3 other people is probably gotta be a better experience. So that's my personal take on it, without having played much. What are your thoughts so far of playing the beta, and also I guess playing a little bit of single player? Like I think you had mentioned lukewarm, but you can get.
I mean, I'm itching to learn to like really get into the meat of the story. Again, we spent so much time in the story just learning about how the game universe works and how our home base, how to build up our home base, everything from like a cooking station to all these crafting stations and the leveling up station, really. And the interesting thing is, I mean, I know we started this map with like our gas masks on, but for some reason
could be between waves, maybe.
Maybe, but
or there was dust there and not dust here.
It's an interesting. In the story, you only need your gas mask when you go into particular parts of the map. These areas called the fog, and normally you have to watch your O2 levels. I noticed now that the food and thirst icons are actually appearing right now. Obviously, it's not an issue right now, but. In the single player, you have to spend a lot of time managing your health and thirst.
Yeah. I mean, also, too, we're only scratching the surface. If you look at the skill tree, it looks a little bit more extensive than what we can actually get to, at least just starting now. There's more moves you can spec into. There's only like one of the 4 classes, I think, that you had mentioned. So if you want to check out some of the other class trees and what you can level up, that's on GameSpot. It's in gallery form, so easy to kind of just peruse like what it would be like to level if you wanted to do that.
I mean, I'm curious how all the different classes, if you have like a group of friends and you guys like diversify and do like a different class per person, how that I mean, presumably like helps the.
Yeah, I'm sure there has to be some type of benefit, and even if there isn't like necessarily a party benefit or like a benefit between players, it's just like a different play style experience. So it's just like try to find the one that you like the most.
Let's see. Set this trap. I'll wait to figure out what paths they're going to take.
Well, you can always put it near the digger, but I guess you guys are so powerful right now that you don't need it. How can I play on Xbox beta? You need to go to the store and then probably search for the demo, is my guess. I haven't actually personally looked for it on Xbox, so I can't specifically tell you how to do it, but it's definitely should be there.
That's here. Coming through the wormhole.
Ooh, the armored guys. Just for him, huh? One flame trap just for him.
What's that sound?
Sounds like a bomb's gonna go off, but it's not. We are currently playing on a PS4.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of guys coming.
Oh boy. Bomber over there too. Oh, Molly. Gotta find that weak spot. Oh, the flame arrow just doing absolute work. Steal his kills. Yeah, steal those kills. They might be on fire, but you're not finishing them off. Oh, kill the armor guy. You'll probably get a lot of points. Nice. 30.
Better than nothing.
Damn, we are doing a way better job than last time. Just gotta say. It also helps that you have an assault rifle, though, I suppose. And the flame arrows that Ben had also probably helped quite a bit.
And my one handicap is that I'm playing normal instead of inverted.
Oh, that's fair. That's true. I totally forgot that you haven't switched your controls. That could be mildly annoying. Actually, very annoying. I hate when people switch it to invert, and I'm like, what? Uh-oh, bomber. You're also about to run out of ammo.
Kneecaps are pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ben, die. Die to that. Oh, we almost laid an intricate trap for our partner. We got to sledgehammer it or get some ammo.
Oh, wait.
Or shotgun. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Bam. Hey, you. We got to get S rank. Get off our digger.
Wait, am I beating up the fence? Excuse me.
We will push this down. Fence is still good, barely. It's like on
Congrats,
its
Ben,
last.
on your 100 kills.
Really? It said that?
Yeah,
Oh, it said it on the top right. Dang. That's good work. Oh, darn it. You're so close to dropping the hammer on him. Are they on the target? No. Uh-oh, Ben. On that pixel life. Home run. Are you trying to fulcrum them? Or wormhole? Oh, you're teleporting?
Oh, okay. That's how. Sorry, I never played around with a wormhole.
All right. Well, you can teleport to another spot.
Boom.
Nice work. I don't think you're going to get it. Oh, wait. No, you guys are almost at S. Does that whole meter have to be filled to get the S?
It probably has to be filled.
Damn. We were so close to an S. We're just on a PS4, normal. Dang. We were so close to that S rank. And you're still bleeding. Despite it being post-game. Personal score 3170. Who knows what our boy Ben Janka over there got? But all right, all the boxes are gonna come down.
I think
though.
Ben got at least 5 digits.
Whoa, got an A. Got an A. Get that orange box.
That's
Broken survival bow, 2 of them.
The orange box is a nice Metal Gear Solid 2 homage.
TNT
Callback.
strings or springs rather. Jeez.
That's a lot of Kuban.
We need that Kuban for leveling. I think the last thing we'll do is like have you go through the skills tree, level up a little bit, and we'll probably call it a stream.
Cool.
Just so you guys know, we're streaming again later today in about an hour and 30 minutes. We're going to be playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. Oh, he's got a little roll?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Classic Metal Gear move. Gerbil.
You got gerbil? Gerbil meat.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's like gerbil, but it doesn't say gerbil meat, even though it's clearly only, no, whatever.
4 rares.
Ephraim Bui, if you want to find out for yourself if you are going to enjoy the game or not, you can just download the beta, PS4 or Xbox One.
I held my own.
Goop says loot box have made it into the game. Come on, man. Sick. All right, we're going to continue the game. This is like the lobby area before you head in. Well, once it loads, you'll see the fun stuff. As for Marvin said, it's MGS5 multiplayer, but with co-op and zombie survival.
Balloon trap.
Sure.
And a turret recipe.
Alrighty. So here's the skill trainer. We got a lot. We got 129,000. We are going to be leveling up quite a bit here. And that's
Okay.
it. All right, so you got 3 points. So this is one of the four classes you said, right? The survival,
Mhm.
survivor. Sorry.
Let's see. Well, this is very good for my sledgehammer.
Nice.
But I need to actually wait. It looks like I got to fill these up before I can actually access these.
No, you have them filled. You
Oh,
have
wait, my
that
bad.
first tree, so now it's the next tree. Yeah.
Thank you, Ted.
No worries. That's what I'm here for.
Stomping would be good.
Get stomped.
CQC counter.
There
This
it
is what I'm
is.
talking about.
There it is.
Yeah, anything to get you closer and closer to actually moving and
Quick hands.
playing like Solid Snake.
Leg sweep. Sweep the leg. But Sensei, I said sweep the leg.
Yes, Sensei.
So yeah, there's also crafting, but if you want more in-depth discussion in terms of like single player and some multiplayer, our Matt Espinelli as well as Miguel Concepcion, they talked about their time with the preview, but this beta is out on Xbox as well as PS4, so you guys can go ahead and download it. It's free. It's an open beta. It runs till I believe the 22nd. Is that what you said, Miguel?
Correct.
And I believe the game comes out February 20th is the scheduled date for $40. So definitely probably want to check out that beta.
I'm playing Trap Ben in the empty department store.
Nice. You definitely want to check out that beta if you're interested at all. I understand there's a lot of people that are not necessarily happy with the fact that Kojima's not on here and or the microtransactions and or the online only. But hey, you never know. Sometimes you play a game and you end up liking it. Sometimes you don't. But at least you get to try it. So check that out and see if you like it. Come back at 2 o'clock, which is in about an hour and a half, to watch me and Joey get in on some of that Dragon Ball FighterZ beta. Last one right before the release. Thank you so much for playing today, Miguel.
No problem.
Any
Thanks for joining, guys.
Any last thoughts before we head out here?
Still curious and not too excited yet, but I am very, very interested to playing the full version, both single player and multiplayer. I would definitely love everyone's thoughts on the story component, see if it like even holds up to what Kojima has done in the past.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys, and see you guys shortly, actually. Bye-bye.
Bye.